KCSB.org, man. Make sure you guys go to the website, check it out, man, there. And shout out to Jay Worthy on that last one right there, too. Want you guys pull up. That's the name of that one right there, man. And we checked them out last night at the Whiskey, Off the Hook. Shout out to Cirilla. Shout out to Enzom right now for hitting us with those exclusives a second ago. Big ups to Who's on the production on those ones right there, too. And, man, look forward to seeing you guys back in a second, man. Off the Hook right now. And like I said, too, if you go to our playlist, you'll see even more up on there, too. Shout out to Native, brand new track we just played, Native out of Oxnard, California, too, as well. A lot of cool stuff you'll see up there, so make sure you guys visit the playlist. The website's extra dope in general, so it's pretty dope, man. And I want to let you guys know, man, we got special guests in the building once again. You know, we got DJ Pleasures. We got 815 in the building right now. How are you guys doing over there?
Doing good. Tragic, what's up, man? Thank you for having us come through, man.
What's up, my boy?
Hey, what's up, man? It's good seeing you again, DJ Pleasures, man. We were at the last show we were at, man. Like, who was playing up there, dog? Like,
I think we, Christian Ford.
Christian Ford, that's right.
Shout out to Hectic. Hectic was in the building.
Big ups DJ Hectic, man. What's up with DJ Hectic right now? Where you at, Hectic?
I know where you at. I texted him earlier.
I think I don't know what he's
on
probably
a plane,
working.
He's on a train.
Yeah,
automobile.
He's out on some yacht. He's out there yachting and stuff, you know, flossing it up and stuff. Man, well, it's dope, man. Thank you guys for coming through. Of
course, thank you for having us, man.
And it's a late night show, man, so extra thanks for the late night tip coming through and rocking with us on Word on the Streets Radio. Man, I got those tracks you guys sent me. Like, for reals, dude. For reals. I told you earlier, dude, but for reals on there, like,
thank you.
Some straight bangers, man. Some straight heat, man.
Very proud of all of them.
And, man, so those tracks that you sent me, are they all off the same album? Is it an album, the same project you're working on?
So it's going to be, all three of them are going to be on an album we're going to be releasing near the summer. Okay. Not exactly what month, but around May or June, but it's going to be off the album called Times and Pleasures.
Times and Pleasures.
Yeah, so you know what I mean? We're going to, release those. We're making them come out right now so everybody can start listening and everything, but that's where they're going to be able to get them right there.
Cool, man.
You know what I mean? And
cool.
I've been wanting to do an album. You know, I haven't done an album since about 2010. Mm-hmm. Everything else has been like mixtapes and, just putting out random, singles on Spotify, digital platforms and stuff. Mm-hmm. But, it's time for an album, you know what I mean?
Put together a solid album.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. An album, we could put out, with Pleasures being, big part of this whole project, it's like finally executive.
Hey, you gotta put a suit on now. You're gonna have to take the sunshade, just take the shades off.
Never.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think anyone's ever seen Pleasure without his shades on.
I shower with these shades on, bro.
I know, dog. Like, do you have the lines like this, or are you that down, though, dog?
I do.
Okay,
it's the suntan.
Yeah, that's cool. Real quick though, for people that are tuning in right now that may never rock with you guys before, like, can you guys quickly start off, let people know a little bit about yourselves, man? We'll start off with 815, man.
Right, okay.
815. At first, I know, I was watching some podcasts, and shout out to OMD. I think it was the ODM. I was checking out his podcast and stuff, and he was asking you about your name a little bit right there. So I thought that was funny because I was like, at first too, I was looking at it and I thought it said 805, right? Because it's like a lot of 805. Yeah. And I was looking, it was like 815. But I've seen you at shows and stuff like that too. Yeah, we've seen you like Freshman. I think you rocked with the MCA and stuff like that. Yeah. So I seen you at shows and I was like, okay, so with 815, I kind of know, but let people know already, how you got your name 815, how you go by that.
Yeah, for sure. So before the 815 a name change, I was going under Mario Andre. Okay. And I got together with one of my cousins maybe 5-6 years ago, two cousins and some investor from Northern Cali. And it was just time to change it up, trying to switch up the name. I had been using my legal name for a while. Mm-hmm. And, I've been, tampering with different names, things, nicknames people would call me growing up. But just over the years, I started seeing, at one point, I guess in time, I got into numerology and seeing numbers and starting to believe in that.
Yeah.
And during the process of that project, there was a lot of ups and downs. Good days, bad days, bullshit, BS days. And 8:15 happened to be just the time of day or night that something would happen.
Really?
Leading up to this project from it, almost being canceled to, no, we're not going to use this producer. No, we're not going to record you no more. We're going to change up the artist. I mean, it was literally 8:15 in the morning.
Like call you, it's like
8:15
universal time.
Universal time. So I just started seeing this number, and little by little, the people that were either involved in the project or just on the sidelines, just being there for the support, they'd go home and start seeing the number. So before you know it, just started making sense. And one day I just showed up and I said, hey, I figured out the name I'm going by. Everybody's like, what? 8:15. And they're like, like the date? No, the time.
The time.
I'm 8:15. And, and at first everybody's kind of a little, what, 8:15? Like, and then a couple people, hey, bro, nobody's ever used the time, like, as an artist name.
Yeah.
So I just, that's what it is. It's going to be 8:15.
I think it's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
And if it was the date, that's my birthday,
Oh, really?
So that's
See
like,
what I mean?
So it's like extra cool. I don't know,
See what I mean? See what I mean?
That's cool, man.
Yeah, man. Well, hey, that's where it is, man. So,
Word up,
man.
word up. I gotta ask everybody, man, because like in hip hop, especially like when I'm like telling people, I got DJ Pleasures and 8:15.
Yeah.
They're like, if they're not knowing it, like, his hip hop has some crazy names.
Yeah, no, it
They're
does.
like, you know what I mean? So they're like, who's this? So DJ Pleasures, like, if you guys don't know, it's not, I don't know if it's the same one from the internet, like on those websites, but DJ Pleasures, man, like, you've been around for a second, dude.
I've been in the game since I'm from Oxnard,
Yep.
805, you know what I mean, all day, every day.
That's right.
I've been DJing since 1996,
Oh.
so I've been just hustling, DJing from school events, from the come up to nightclubs to doing radio, FM radio, morning shows to tour DJ, club DJ, concert DJ, Pornhub DJ.
So that was you.
It was. Still with the shades on.
There you go. Yeah, that's what I thought. You got the suntan line in it.
Definitely,
Yeah, that's
definitely.
right.
So I just been in the game, and now I'm executive producing this album for him. You know what I mean? So it's another thing for the resume. You know what I mean?
Word up. Yep. Man, so you said tour DJ.
DJ, yeah.
And man, I seen you rocking with RBL Posse. Like, how is it being a tour DJ? What's the difference between being a tour DJ versus being an event DJ versus being like a club DJ?
It's different. You know what I mean? Because so I'm their Southern California DJ. You know what I mean? They have a lot of shows up in the Bay.
Yeah.
They're from the Bay Area. And when they come down here, they always hit me up like, hey, man, we got a show. Let's get it. Let's get it again. But it's different because you got to be on point for them at all times. You know what I mean? You're not only DJing for yourself, you're DJing for them and then thousands of people.
Yeah.
So it's a lot more pressure because spotlight's on you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Versus me just being up there, if I mess up, it's just all on me. You know what I mean? If I mess up, I got them looking at me. I got everybody looking at me. So it's a lot more pressure as far as that. You know what I mean? Not any DJ can just do that. It's not just, play the song and press play and just, no, you got to vibe with them. That's the whole thing with it.
Word up, man. Well, there's some cool music, man. I'm listening to these tracks that you guys sent me. Man, we got one track to this first one we're going to play, man, called Flip the Script.
Yep. Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about how you guys put that one together, man. What's going on?
Well, just like DJ Pleasures was telling you right now, we linked up and, within a couple weeks of us just talking and meeting and starting to shoot the stuff about music and stuff, one day he hits me up and he's like, hey, man, I'm DJing for RBL tonight. Why don't you roll with me? So I'm like, let's go. I grew up listening to RBL. Like, what?
Maybe.
Right? Yeah, no hesitation. I was like, let's go. This is my chance to meet these guys I grew up listening to.
Yeah.
So, we started going. I started going with him all the time. He's playing for RBL, and he'd sit there and be listening to my music. So it's like we'd drive to the event, listening to my music. Then we'd get there, listen to theirs, and then on the way home, be listening to my music again. And one day, Pleasures was just like, "Hey, man, you know what? You should do a track with Black Sea." And I looked at him like,
"Yeah,
what?
I should.
Yeah, I should. Are you serious?" He goes, "Yeah. Let me talk to him." So that's how this song first came about. It was our first project together, literally myself, Black Sea, and Pleasures. He put it together. He called them up, did a 3-way call, talked to them. They were with it, wanted to see some of the music I was doing before they, gave the green light on it. Once they heard what I was doing, they told him, man, let's rock with him. So that's how this song came about. And one of my boys out from Fillmore too is on this, Little Chino from a group called SSOL.
What up, Little Chino?
What's up, Little Chino? If you're listening, man, what's up, man?
Yeah.
So that's how this song came about, man. So Pleasures brought this together. It was the first, the stepping stone to figure out if we could do this, because
And shout out to the producer too from 805.
Yeah, shout out to the producer.
Jay Kings, right?
Yeah, it was Jay Kings.
Okay.
What's up, Jay Kings? Much love to you too for putting this together and doing the mixing and mastering on the project. And this is and shout out to Past the Stars Production because
Film the video.
he filmed the video for us on this. So
All right, man. Well, let's go ahead and this is a banger, huh? Man, who's on the production again on that? Cat from the 805?
Cat from the 805, Jay Kings.
Jay Kings, man.
Make sure you look him up on Instagram, man.
Banger.
He is down with the bangers, man. He does some really good
He's
music.
going to be sought after, man. Is he making beats for a lot of different cats?
You know what? Right now, he just literally started putting up his stuff on YouTube. It's under Jay Kings. Yeah.
Jay Kings, man.
Yeah, he was doing a lot of custom work, so you just had to hit him up.
Yeah.
You come through, get with him, and he start playing around with noises, sounds, making your beat to how you wanted it. But now it's like he's starting to push some stuff out on YouTube.
That's hard.
But you
right
could also
there.
find him like on Instagram too, and everything's connected, so you're able to find him. And yeah, he gets down, man. Talented guy. He's been doing it at least 15, 16, 17 years. So.
Oh wow, man.
Hey, real quick side note, we got to give a shout out to Second Chance. He does the talk box on that track
shout
right
out
there.
to Second Chance.
Yes,
man.
sir.
He's doing his thing too. He's I think he's from Artesia, but he lives in 805 in Oxnard.
Okay, yeah.
Shout out to Second Chance.
Shout out to Second Chance. He was doing this thing, man. Real good guy.
He's been rapping for a while now, hasn't he?
Yes.
He's
actually doing
Christian
movies.
Did he do Christian rap too, though? Back in the day,
Yes.
or is he still doing it? Or
He is. He's on a lot of shows right now. He's actually doing a lot of movies. We didn't get to talk about this on this last interview, but he invited us to be in a movie of his.
Oh, really?
It's not out yet. It's coming up soon.
Are you guys like playing?
We're the Cholos in the movie. Yeah,
that'd be cool.
I think I got a Debo scene, like knocking somebody out. I'm like
really?
the first one swinging on somebody.
Dude, that's hard right there.
I know. It's coming out on Tubi, something like that. It's called Jumped In, coming out soon.
Oh, it's on Tubi.
Tubi, it's coming out soon.
Okay,
Yeah.
crazy man. Tubi has all the good flicks on there, right there. all the hood classics too.
Yeah.
Man, that's cool, man. Like, how do you guys go about networking with cats and stuff? For people out there tuning in, meeting all these different people, like connecting. Like, is there a little secret at all that you can share with some of the other MCs that are trying to come up?
You know what? Honestly, it's just it's first of all just being out there. First of all, not being afraid to talk to anybody, going up to people, introducing yourselves.
Yeah.
Using your platforms that you have, like social media. Instagram is one of the big ones I find right now.
Instagram.
For example, Kat, you had in here right now talking to. First thing we did is what's your IG?
Yeah.
What's your Instagram?
That's like over telephone number.
Yeah, exactly.
Way over telephone number. Yeah, way over.
So definitely, as an up and coming artist, get out there, have your IG ready, and have your IG open. Damn it, don't have it on private.
Yeah,
That's one thing I want to tell artists right now. Do not have your social media closed. It has to be open at all times because somebody could look for you. Somebody could want to share one of your songs because they happen to be around when they heard it, and suddenly that little momentum that they could have given you, they can't find you. They don't know where you're at. You don't respond, and it's
100%
done.
Correct, man.
Yeah, so definitely, just being out there,
put your bank account number on there. So I'm trying to send you money.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
You know what I mean, baby. Just kidding.
Exactly, bro. So that's what I said. Tell everybody, have everything up to par.
Yeah.
Have your everything. Always, keep it saucy, keep it going. Change stuff up. Communicate. Don't be the shy person in the room in the corner wanting to say something, but you don't. You gotta be aggressive with it. You gotta speak up. If you don't speak up, you get left behind. That's just the name of it.
Word up.
Yeah. So
that's cool, man. I always tell people too. When you're always going, you're asking people to do something for you.
Right.
A lot of the times people go in it thinking about, that I want them to do this for me. I want this. I want this. I want this, and they're not even thinking about, hey, like they don't even know me.
Yeah.
And then two is like, don't you think that I should be contributing to what they're doing?
Yeah.
So
it's a two-way road, bro.
Yeah, it's like you got to go in thinking like, hey, how can I help you with what you're doing?
Exactly.
I'm this person. You're gonna find out what I want.
Yeah.
I want something.
Exactly.
But how can I? You know what I mean? How can I help out? How can I be a part of what you're doing? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's cool. And you guys are meeting some really cool artists. Pleasures, man. You're out there, dude, doing some really cool events. Like when you first started as a DJ, as a kid, you know what I mean? Like, what were you thinking about, like, when you started DJing, were you thinking about, hey, I wish I had events like this at all, or like, would you see yourself as a DJ when you first started?
When I first started, my whole goal was radio. Radio was my thing, you know. And once I did that for a couple of years, you know, I was like, okay, well, what's next? You know, then I wanted to start doing shows and DJing for the shows, you know, being the open up DJ and the DJ in between. And then I was like, well, you know, now these artists are performing. Like, well, I want to be the DJ that, you know, when they're performing, you know, the headliner, you know what I mean? And I wanted to do that. So it just, you know, I just love music and I love DJing, and I just want to keep building my resume, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Do you do any of the production too as well? Do you do anything like that too as well for your DJing stuff?
I do a little bit, but currently, no, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm just overseeing this whole project for 815.
Yeah.
You know, I'm the guy that's picking the beats and like, you know, we should get this producer, we should get this feature, we should do this, and do that.
Yeah, you're
know?
gonna go this verse, he's gonna go that verse.
I'm my hands are in everything from the artwork to the producer to you know what I mean, and just
what time
the studio.
What time the posts go up on the social media. I mean, exactly what order. I mean, it's to the T. It's crazy.
Well, I can tell you guys work together really well. You guys haven't argued one time tonight at all.
That's always a good sign, right? For real.
That's cool, man. And I see you guys are on a radio tour too. Like I said, I see you on the podcast just recently too.
Yes.
You have some more radio stations you guys are stopping at.
We're gonna be on the Mambo in the Morning radio show this Friday.
This Friday, yeah.
8 a.m. and then we got some stuff lined up in Texas coming up soon too.
Texas.
Yep.
What's going on in Texas?
Got some people down there that you know, they've been you know, fans of what we've been doing now for a few years.
That's dope.
And you know, they're also into, you know, promoting the radio stuff, so they follow us a lot. And you know, as the music is getting better and more interesting, obviously, you know, you feel it in your system. Once you hear it, people are starting to get curious. So people want to say, "Why don't you come out to Dallas? Why don't you come out here? Let's introduce you to some people." So we got that kind of getting in the works right now. So we'll probably be going out to Dallas maybe next week or in 2 weeks most.
Okay. He's got people out there. I got people out there. I never been to Texas. I'm down to go. I want some barbecue.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I heard everything's bigger in Texas, so I want to see what's cracking with that.
Yeah, so
you guys are going to have some fun. I know. Yeah, I know. That'd be
Dallas is, you know, Dallas is an interesting place. So Dallas has certain rules. Like, for example, Sundays you can't buy no more liquor at the liquor store. So Saturday everybody's running over there. You know,
it's just like here in Isla Vista.
Okay, see? And then, you know, over there it's kind of like, you know, when the bars close down, the strip joints become the nightclub.
Oh, okay, and there.
Enough said. I'm going to Texas.
You guys are already there.
I'm going to Texas.
He's a Cowboys fan.
On a Sunday. I'm flying in on Sunday.
You know
oh man, the lightning bolt! Be careful those lightning bolts from the heavens.
You know what I mean? So yeah, man. So it's good. You know,
that's hilarious.
Yeah, so we're trying to get out there, and you know, Texas definitely has their own scene.
Yes, they do.
And you know, it's one of those scenes where it's like, man, if they open their arms to you, why not go out there and take a chance? You know.
Man, all right. Well, let's see here, man. We got another track from you guys, right? Off your new project coming out. And what's the name of the actual project?
So the name of this track right here is called Goodbyes.
Goodbyes.
And
it's produced by Dogmaster.
Yeah, a guy named homie of ours named Dogmaster out of France. And I've been intrigued for many years with the funk. And one of the popping artists right now with the funk right now, one of my favorites, shout out to Zachy Force Funk. Happens to be one of Pleasure's good homeboys, and we reached out to him and said, hey, I want to do a little bit of this funk thing going on. I've been watching it from the sidelines forever, and as a rapper, you always wonder, hey, can I sing a little bit? Can I do this? And it takes a certain artist to actually bring it out of you, and the people to have confidence and trust that you can do it. So Pleasure's made a phone call. I got all the Zachy
Force. Just making all these phone calls.
Yeah, man.
His phone has all the numbers in there.
I'm telling you, man, that phone right there, it's amazing, man. Yeah, we protect it at all times. We can't lose that phone.
Man, so shout out to DJ Pleasures on the connect on that one right there.
Shout out to DJ Pleasures, man.
All right, well, let's get into this next one right here, man.
Check it out. Thank you.
This music's been good, man. Good choices, DJ Pleasures. They've been telling them those goodbyes right there.
Huh? Oh, man, right there.
That song was personal.
Oh, real personal.
Man, it was dope though.
Yeah,
you know,
we should have named it Bye Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
you can still do that.
It was in the hat. It was in the hat.
Remix.
Yeah.
And what's your boy's name on that one too? Zach.
Zachy Force Funk.
Zachy Force Funk right there too. Dope, man. That's really dope right there. And this music right now, this is available on all the social media or in all your digital platforms.
It's available on all social. It's all available on all social media and all digital platforms, from the Apple Store to Spotify to YouTube,
Amazon.
Music, yeah, it's everywhere right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's available to wherever you're into, whatever platform you like to listen to your music at. That's where it's at. You just gotta look up 815, and once again, it's the time, not a date with the slash or nothing like that. After the 8, so 815, look it up, and you'll find all the music right
So
there.
time, do they put the little 2 dots in there,
Yeah.
or just 815?
Eight
You put the
with
dots.
and then the 15.
What are the 2 dots called?
That's a good.
You got. You know,
I'm
they're
gonna
gonna
look
ask you
that
that.
up.
They're probably gonna ask you that.
See
again,
what I mean?
you know what I mean?
That's why it's important to come do radio.
Because I don't even. I really don't know either. So
Let me ask Google.
yeah, they'll tell you. It is called this semicolon or something.
yeah.
Man, all right, man. Well, once again, man, you guys, thank you for coming through on the late night tip, man. We got more music though, you guys, so keep it locked. And man, so
We got one more track though, right?
Yeah, we got one more.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying. So we're not going nowhere.
Okay.
You guys are actually locked in here. I don't know if you noticed, they locked the doors, so you guys are gonna be here. You know,
Well, you know what? We're gonna be on the radio till 7 a.m.
so you're gonna have to start getting your DJ on here.
That's
overnight.
right.
I was to say, man, you have to let him spin then.
we got the turntables right here.
I know,
So we straight. We straight.
You're just gonna have to drop it on the dime because, like, we don't have the mixer. Real quick, let people know once again the name of the project.
The name of the project is called Times and Pleasures, and we're going to be dropping this this summer. Between May and June, it's going to be out. So
June.
so make sure that if you're following us, you follow me on Instagram. It's 815. And we're going to be putting everything on there to announce it, so everybody doesn't feel like they didn't catch it when it came out. So
Yeah, we're about
No excuses, I
halfway,
know.
less than half through the album. So we still got more heaters coming.
yeah, we got some more heaters, some more features, some more good music.
So, like, when you guys are putting together an album like this, are you thinking in like, all right, like X amount of tracks, like we need like 23 tracks, we need 18 tracks, we need 20 tracks, or is it like, okay, well, here's like, let's make like 30 tracks and then let's pick like 20 dope ones, or
Yeah, you know
however
what?
long?
To be honest with you, I don't think we've actually spoke of like a specific number, but once me and him start breaking down certain vibes, certain things, topics we haven't touched on,
Yeah.
that kind of becomes, okay, you know what, let's save it for the next album. So it's almost like, just in tune with each other, knowing, okay, this song's going to be on this. When we do another project, that's going to be on that, that's how we've been looking at it. Hasn't been really like strategic or very like how many numbers it's going to be, I've always felt like a good album should have anywhere between 10 to 12 to 13 tracks.
Yeah.
That's what I've always felt, you know what I mean? But I have released some music where it's just 8 songs on it,
Like an EP.
Yeah, like an EP, just keep it simple, keep people wanting more, So I think that's what we're going to do. Probably hit anywhere between 8, 9, 10, 12 tracks.
That's cool.
Keep it nice, and then whatever we start doing with other artists, or we feel like maybe we already got that kind of vibe already on this first album, we'll save it for the next. So
Word up. And you know what, too, shout out to you guys, as the MCs too,
Thank you.
because, and also the producers, everyone that's putting their money in on it too, because it's tough. It's like, it's harder than what people think it is to
Definitely
put together a song,
yeah,
let alone organize a whole set of songs,
exactly.
and then take the impossible feat of
Yep.
that quote unquote putting it out. That's.
It really is.
It's bigger than
Yeah, you know what?
that.
It really is. And then especially like with the artists that we've chosen to work with, it's one of those where it's like it's very few words in the conversation, and it's kind of all blind faith. You kind of tell them what you want to do. They're going to hear the beat, and everything now is obviously through email, sending vocals through email, through this, through that.
Luckily we have it.
Luckily we have it. So it's a lot of blind faith, having trust in each other, very small conversations, and actually actually having to be open to, to certain topics maybe being changed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We might want this as a topic, but then you get the guy that's going to sing and he might be, no, it's going to be this.
Yeah.
So suddenly it's like, okay, having to
We have to
adapt.
change it up. Yeah.
Yeah, having to adapt and quick, you know what I mean? And,
Yeah.
making it happen like that. And obviously, like you said, like me and Zachy had no rehearse time. We put the song together. We both listened to it, I guess, obviously at home, in the car, wherever we were at, and then came together. And if you look at the footage of the show,
Yeah.
people were like, you guys were practicing probably for like a couple weeks together. Like, nope.
Nah.
It's just that vibe. We already felt each other. We know what the song's going, where it's at, and that's it.
Song was mastered on Friday and performed on Saturday.
Literally. Literally.
Hey, well, it came together really good, though.
Thanks,
you know?
Tragic. Appreciate you.
No,
man.
for reals. I think if people tuning in too, they're gonna think the same thing too.
Yeah.
You know, or they would have called up right now and said some bad stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Man, so that's cool, man. So we got one more track, man. We're gonna play, off your guys' new project, and like, it's called My Money. So this one right here, man, has been like, I think that's what shut down the Instagram and Facebook the other day. People, when you guys dropped it, I think it was the master release right there.
I just started getting requested. Everybody looking it up.
Yeah.
It is really dope, man. When you look at the lineup again, once again, of artists that you guys have on there, it's especially if you're from the West Coast and you grew up listening to Bay Area rap and stuff like that too, to have these artists and like Los Angeles, Pomona rap on there.
Yeah.
Like this next track right here that we're gonna play before we get up out of here, it's called My Money, man. Tell us a little bit about it, man. What's up with that?
So man, this beat produced by Dogmaster, again out of France.
Dogmaster.
Yeah, I had this idea for this track. I was like, it's gonna be like a sugar-free beat,
Mm-hmm.
Sends it to me, and I was like, switch it back, switch out the guitars and change this up, little, things here and there.
Yeah.
Sent it back to me, and I was like, it's done. This is it. It's it. So we had sugar-free in mind.
Uh-huh.
And I was talking to another West Coast rapper. I'm gonna just go ahead and say the story real quick, but I'm not gonna say no names. I'm gonna say no names.
Break it down.
So I had another guy, a West Coast. He's on some big records, very, very big records, and he was gonna feature on it.
Yeah.
And he just couldn't get it together, and just I just canceled him. A big legendary West Coast rapper. Okay. I'll tell you off air. But
you don't have to.
Yeah. So he fumbled. He just dropped the ball. So I was like, man, like I envisioned this track with this person, and and I was like, okay, we just got to get Sugar Free. That's it. And made a phone call. Sugar Free was on the song less than 24 hours.
Yeah.
What? Oh, that's moving quick. That's moving super nice.
Yeah.
Right there.
Shout out to Teddy Rockhouse Media. Sugar Free, you know what I mean? They're always there. I can call them, drop of a dime, and they're always there. They've always taken care of me. I appreciate that.
Oh, man, that's fresh right there,
man.
And
Black Sea is the homie, you know what I mean? So I was like, man, this beat, he's got your name on it too, you know what I mean? You got to jump on it. Actually, he recorded this song. It was Super Bowl weekend.
Yeah.
So they had a show in Vegas on Saturday, the day before Super Bowl. So he was like, you know what? When I get back Monday, Tuesday, I'm going to go ahead and get in the studio and I'll go ahead and, lace this up for you. Cool.
Yeah.
And Friday night, when I sent it to him before his flight, he's like, man, this song just bangs. He's like, I'm going to do it right now. I want to do it right now. He's so that the song just came together, and man, it was just, a magical song. It's just, we knew it from the start, once I got the beat.
Yeah.
It's just one of those songs.
Well, man, all these songs we played tonight, man, definitely bangers, man. I think you should be able to tour off of these tracks right there, and they're going to be real successful tracks that you guys are putting out time, too.
Thank you, Tragic.
Oh, yeah. This song, we also got, shout out Little Chino. Little Chino's on this song again, too.
Yep.
Oh, Little Chino,
from
yeah.
the 805.
Little Chino from the 805 from SSOL. Little Chino, what's up, man?
What up? You should be here tonight. All right, man. Well, once again, man, I got to thank you guys for coming through.
For sure. Thank you as well.
Rocking with us in the late night tip.
For sure.
Hitting us with those exclusives so we can play them on the show.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. You know what? Hit me up in the IG. You know what I mean? Go hit the follow button at DJ Pleasures. That's with the S.
Let them know.
And mine, look me up on Instagram. That's 815. It's number 8 and then 15 spelled out. And then 815. Check me out. keep up with us right there, and we're gonna be doing some good stuff right there. And just make sure you lock in with us.
Boom, it's right there. That's the info for you. If you guys get it twisted, feel free to hit us up, and I'll put you up on game. Once again, you guys, thank you.
Thank you, Tragic, for letting us come through, man. That means a lot, man.
Hey,
Anytime
no
of the day,
problem.
let
We'll
us
have to
know
have
we're
you
here.
guys back through soon.
Definitely, man.
All right, man. Well, we're going to get your money for you guys
That's
right now.
right.
All right?
Let's do it.
Give me my money.
Let's get it to him, man. All right, man. We're in the Streets Radio, man. It's going down.
You.
This is your friendly neighborhood player, partner shooter free.